Yeah, okay. I didn't realize I wasn't streaming on YouTube. There we go, fixed it. Alright, so we gotta draw this guy in 3/4 view. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, I'm gonna first crop this shit out some more. And I had messed up. I didn't draw these guys on the right. I didn't save these guys on the right file. So let's go ahead and resize this actually. The one that it's supposed to be on. Let's bring in those images all over again. I can't believe I didn't save the right file. Oh, me. Okay, over this image, we're gonna make a new file, and we're gonna start drawing the 3/4 view over this guy. Not gonna be that hard. It's gonna be pretty cool. Got my nice brush. I'm gonna go with a red to draw this. Actually, that's not where that would be. Let's play with the perspective on this. Oh, that's not a perspective ruler. There it is. Let's put the horizon line right in the center. I think that would probably be better. Yo, what is up, Charlie? Welcome to the Cosmic Lounge. So now the shoulders go right here. We can bring it down to be right there. Actually, closer because we're in a quarter view. Like the A that I gave him here. It's just like a line trying to keep the perspective. That voice, very cosmic voice. It also makes yawning sound great. I can also do very good evil laughter with this. It's not like T-Bane when I drop. Great, perfect. I got my little robot buddy right there. I'll be drawing John as a robot person. I could draw, I mean, just using your Saigon picture, I think, would also be pretty cool. Where it just bounces when you're talking. I don't really care for a whole VTuber thing, just because I don't want to be looking at a webcam while I'm working. But a bouncy head, that's alright. So I'm doing this at the 3/4 view, and I had to do a perspective grid so I know where to have the shoulders and hips and everything align perfectly. Just doing this until we get a good. Say this is where the foot ends right here. Okay. Let's fix that. Drawing the hands from this angle is not necessarily hard. It's just making sure I get it to look right. And there we go. I think that works. We got the rough look there. Actually, I need to bring this whole leg. I see that you're a mad scientist of artwork, bro. Let's move this guy, his leg just a bit this way. Move this up, kind of making sure everything's more relaxed looking. There we go. Oh yeah, so I think this is almost ready for me to go in ink. But first, I just gotta make sure. So the ear would be right here, somewhere. Now let's do the back. I can do the back after this, actually. Start inking. Yeah. music that I'm listening to right now is the Rick and Morty uh, synthwave section where we show Rick searching for the evil Rick. Oh, I'm gonna do it with the chest armor and without it. I'm gonna do both. I just need to, after I draw the character, I'm just kind of, boop, got that. Boom. Just kind of put in the armor afterwards. It wouldn't be that hard. Let's come over here, turn that black, come here, bring the size to 6. Um, let's do this. I do this on purpose. See how I have like the line come out just a little bit there? I don't know. I like that. Oh, I already got these guys down like a science. 1, 2, 3, broken up into 3 parts for the fingers. These hands are a little too big. Let's actually not leave it there. Long hands are actually goes past his knee here, so it's actually a little too short. Let's bring these fingies down. There we go. It's not like a perfect sphere. If you notice from the side, it's kind of squished. So I gotta make sure I keep that in mind. That's the sound you make whenever you gotta do these little things. Little, I don't know, screw thing there. Then we got this A for anarchy and alpha. I can specify. Oh yeah, I can do that. I also have them here, like the hands here. If you ever need to come back to that. But yes, let me put out that pinky. Pinky. That's a big ass pinky. Let's make that smaller. What we can do, because it looks kind of more strainy looking, we're gonna move some of those fingers. We'll use this. Just a little bit longer. There we go. I'm just switching back and forth from the eraser, little check mark, checkerboard thing to make an eraser, or back to the line work. I mean the color of the brush. That's how I'm able to easily erase so fast. For all you nerds wondering. Sorry nerds, I didn't mean to call you that. You dorks are cool. Gotta get the little lines here. He's got quite a bit of scratches on his Alright, let's I've been avoiding the head. Weird, my keyboard stopped working for a moment. It's back. What is up, Ariel in the house? Hello, Ariel. Everybody, this is my baby sister. How you doing? Just working on some character turnarounds for my video game character. Wait, why isn't this working? Weird. Okay. This is what I got so far. Let's bring her back down here. Got a Bravo. That's how big they are. He's 3 inches because of his ears. He's probably gonna be the shortest little bastard, I think. No, Sprocket will be. We'll get to studying. I believe in you. It sounds like you got lots and lots of studying to do. Look at it this way. You pass this exam, you won't have to take any more math exams ever again. As an adult, I haven't had any other math exams ever. And if someone was like, hey, for this job, you need you need to pass this math exam, I would just be like, nah, I'm not gonna work here. You alright? I'll see you later. Alright, gorgeous. I mean, Mama. Sorry, gorgeous is Gina. You are Mama. Alright, Mama. I love you. You have a good day. Good luck. We would see more of this on this side, so erase that. It's the sound you make when you erase. He's got some scratches on his shin. We got scratches on the A here in his chest. That means put him on there. Right here. 1, 2. We got one thin line there. Where's my energy drink? Cheap viewers on Stream Boo. Wow, go fuck yourself, happy tenure. PYC1ETM7ST8XD. You got a stupid name. Damn. The leg's a little thick. Thick. Hardest part for me is to kind of not give too much organic curves to everything. It's a balance for these characters, or it's not, and I'm just making it extra complicated. But yeah. All right, let's do this. Let's move these thingies just a little to the right. Is it? Can't you just redraw them to be in the right position? Hey, commenter, shut the hell up. That hand's too small. Let's shadow underneath that. Let's clean that up just a bit. There we go. You must be chatting with people on Twitch. No, I'm talking to myself mostly. I'm making up people who are saying things about something. And if, before I get that criticism, shutting it down. Something looks off here. Let's see. What is it? I think it's the shoulder. Needs to be pulled out just a little bit more. So let's do that. Oh yeah, that was it. It's definitely it. Let's clean it up. They have meds for that. Let's get over here. We're gonna move this. Palm is a little too skinny. Let's fatten that fucker up. Eat protein. Alright, there we go. Clean that up. Bueno. I'm not too sure if that's where that would be. Whatever. That's good enough. So we got that. Let's flip this guy and we'll do the other side of the character. Actually, we'll leave this. No. We'll delete that. We don't need that anymore. Let's grab this perspective grid that we have. Close enough. Alright. Make a new layer. We're going to use blue for our lines. Let's get that pen out. Or brush. Whatever. So we know the back of his head has this cylinder thing. Why? I don't know. Look cool. Oh. Yeah, that's what it is. People ask me, I'll be like, it's a logic board. And they'll be like, what's a logic board? And I just look at them and I'll be like, look, stop asking me questions. Before I pop you. How's his back? I got a weird straight line in the middle, up to the center, okay. It's got 3 scratches here. And 1 fat scratch there. Curves out and then downwards here. There we go. Everything's the same here. Alright. Just a slight bend right there. It's gonna be different down there. That doesn't look right. Something like that. I'll fix it in a second. This needs to come out. This needs to come in. Because of the, kind of mimics a little bit of your, what do you call this? I can't stand you, bro. What do you call this? Calves. There we go. I know my words. I know things. Fucking stupid ass foot. Sorry, that's me just complaining about feet looking weird. Sometimes they're hard to draw just because so weird. Human feet. Fix them. Curves outward that way this time because it's the front of the leg. Curve this slightly inwards. It's small, subtle, curved features. Wait, this would be the same because it's coming from the same direction. I don't know why. I'm weird. Ignore me. Ignore me. Let's move this inwards like this so it's like bent properly. Actually, I think you probably see less of this. Let's fix that. There we go. Much better. You weren't subscribed to me? Man. Fuck you. That's the end of this partnership. I also go live at random times. Like, sometimes I'll be like, you know what, I feel like streaming. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Then I get all mad, oh, no one's here watching me. It's only the middle of the fucking night. So we got that. That looks good. A little line through the middle. It's great. Same thing here. Arm, elbow. We'll bring it in more this time from this angle. So we can kind of... Oh shit, that's a big ass pinky. No. Here, I thought this was gonna be a lot more difficult, but this was pretty good. Alright, let's move this guy to the left some. One thing that's kind of off, I think it's this foot right here. I think it's this right leg. Let's fix that. Grab this. Same thing with this arm. I think this arm needs to be just a little bit move to the right. So just some minor things that I see that I don't like. I think the whole thing just needs to be a little bit stretched. So you come over here. I'm just gonna. There we go. Just a tish. I found that word out. A tish. Sorry. There's a lot of is it idioms or sayings over here that I've not heard. Like my wife uses, oh yeah, over yonder. And I'm just like, what are we on a prairie? But I think that's just Minnesotans. They're all cartoon characters. What's going on back there with that thing? Straight line to the center, and another line in another circle on the inside. Got it. Center line. Little lazy shading, as I call it. I like lazy shading. I think it looks cool. If you don't, it's too damn bad. Suck it. Why am I being so defensive today. Oops. Sorry, my arm slipped there. These darn human restrictions. Just gonna say, you humans are built like Apple products. Pretty shitty. Ooh, I think I'm gonna work out today. Because I haven't been really working out as I should be. Uh, which is funny because I'm still losing weight, still getting good. But you know what? I think it's kind of fair. You know, growing up as a human child, I my metabolism sucked. You know, like all my cousins, they would eat like McDonald's every day and just junk food, knuckles and all that shit. And they all had like 8 packs and 6 packs. And I would work out every day. Like I mean every fucking day. And the results were always took a longer time than with them. Now that I'm older, though, I think my metabolism has changed, and all that working out has paid off because I drink lots of soda. I eat whatever the fuck I want. I don't eat I don't do any diets. I just exercise, have fun. But my cousins now, they've all gotten fat. So, ha! Suck it, Matt. But one of them's actually like working out a lot. He's looking pretty big, you know, like chubby built, but he's getting big. Oh, it'd be extremely violent. So you gotta get in fights every day. That was another thing I think. I mean, I don't do that anymore. Thankfully, I've grown up. Uh, but constantly fighting or something, I think it helps. Flacco. I have. It's been almost 80 pounds now. Since and now I weigh like a normal human. Like before, like I don't think I looked that much different. I did have a difference, you know, but altogether, I was about 290, and now I'm at 215. That's where I'm at now. Actually, when I went to Florida, hung out with you guys for one of the conventions, I'm pretty sure it was 300. It sucks. I lost all my weight after my wedding, so all my wedding pictures look like a different person, a chunky person. No Diddy. That sucks for that guy. That's his. just wish my grandma would stop calling me Banson. That is my ultimate goal, is to just not be called Banson by my grandma anymore. Ruthless. You know, it's her fault. I was such a chubby kid, though. She she used to give me chocolate milk all the time, but she didn't tell me what's that, or even if she did, I wouldn't have known. It was Ensure milks. She would give me Ensure milks. I would drink like 5 of those fuckers a day when I was in middle school. It's her fault. I became a chunky uh little Mexican kid. Like she's always clowning me. She's all like, "Why don't you let your hair grow out?" I'm like, I can't, Grandma. And she goes, "Oh, it's because you get that from your mom's side of the family." I'm like, "Yeah, I get it." At least I'm tall. That was so fucking. Yeah. I got so many of those fucking things. My grandma's pretty cool though. She she what's on that arm? Wait, is that the right arm? It's like this scratches here. Words. What was I saying? I was saying something. Oh yeah, my grandmother. She drinks she takes a shot of Jack Daniels every day. I like just found this out recently. Yeah, Jack Daniels. She says it helps for, I don't know. She made some shit up. I'm not gonna argue with her though. That's how you get the chancla. I can't trust. She's got I think she has like Alzheimer's, I think, or something now. But she's fucking funny with it. I don't know if she's like faking half the time or what. But she'll be like with my stepmom, she'll be like, "Who the hell is this lady?" And then she started explaining. She goes, "Ah, I know who you are." That's totally how I'd be if I ever get Alzheimer's or something. I always pretend like I don't know what the hell's going on just to fuck with people. Why does that shoulder look so fucking huge? Let's make that smaller. Yeah, everything's like, so I kind of do little lines, light lines, darker. It's a pressure sensitivity thing. I just kind of do zigzags, but I just kind of go like this. And you can see how I'm doing that, but when I get to the top, I go thinner. And so I can kind of... I'm looking at a new tablet, like a portable tablet to take, and it was going to be an iPad, but it's for the price. It's not worth it. But the Galaxy S uh, 10s Ultra, whatever it's called, Galaxy 10s Ultra, um, has better pressure sensitivity, battery power, um, and works well with other programs. And it's a fraction of the cost of an iPad. Also, it's not an iPad, so I'm probably gonna get that. And then, like this year, I put a lot of shit as I wrote it off in my taxes, and I've never done that before. Should have been doing that from the beginning. Like, I put my computer on my taxes, and the software I bought, um, my new tablet, and some other shit, which helped me. If not, I would have had to pay like $3,000. I just realized this would still also be going down like that since it's. I don't know why I did it the other way. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Yo, happy 10-year on Twitch. Uh, I know I'm a robot, but quit your shit. You're lucky. I don't know how to delete you from OBS, or I would be deleting all your fucking comments. But anyways, still comment. It gives, it helps with the algorithm, even though your comments are stupid as fuck, like your existence. I'm a nice guy. I did do that. I know there's not a line in the back of that heel, but I think it looks pretty cool, so I think I'm gonna keep it on there. A little bit of a drop shadow there. Same here. I want to give everything just a little bit of a volume so that we know that thing's overlapping something. These are the tricks. There we go. This face needs to be more like that, so we're gonna take this tool, just kind of, there we go, fixed. Oh man, my setup now. I have a new setup where on my desk. So I got these arms from the marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, where it's to hold up my monitors, and I just have this here. If you see, I dance a lot when I'm drawing. Like I'm dancing right now. There's no music, but I'm dancing. Um, that might be another reason why I've lost so much weight. Just always standing up and moving. Actually, when I was at your house, part of me was having a little anxiety going, I hope he doesn't have a camera in here watching everything I do because he's just going to see me dancing a lot. Uh, Wife did appreciate your help. Awesome. Cool. I'm glad I wasn't in the way. That was another thing I was worried about. I hope the boys are doing well. And your baby girl. I know you told me already, but who's coming up next? Is it a boy or a girl? I really like that hand. That's that came out pretty quickly and fast without it looking. Why can't I draw hands like that all the time? It's just the cruel nature of a creative. Oh boy, yeah. Oh man, your poor daughter. sister, even though she's gonna be bigger than the other than this one. All right. So we got front and the back of this. Something still doesn't look right. I think these feet need to be just a little bit bigger. Just bring it down just a bit, and I think that fixes it. Great, perfect. Look at that. What's this? We don't need this anymore. Delete. Get the fuck out of here. What's this? We don't need this anymore. Get out of here. Alright, let's put this guy here in this section, and this guy here. I'm gonna start coloring it. Merge. Select everything on the outside with our magic wand. Make sure that's up the scaling by 2. Let's close the gap at halfway, so yeah, look at that. And it goes into the line, so there's no color gonna be sticking out. That's exactly what I want. Control Shift I, inverter selection. Make a new layer underneath it. Shabam. And I'm gonna lock that layer in. We're gonna use the enclose to fill. I'm just gonna start filling in all these joints that are gray. They look blue in the other picture, so that's because of the environmental coloring that I kind of add to it. You'll see. And I'll put the armor afterwards, because the armor is just white. That's the cool, easy thing about the armor. Oh, Knuckles. I love this tool. I know a lot of artists, they like to have each of their layers for each color. Wait, why is this darker than this? What the hell is this? Come over here. Preferred editing layer. Apply to all pixels. Nah, that's weird. I was saying something. Yeah. Something. Alright, whatever. Oh, in here.
I need to stop. I've been doing too much. I've been running too fast. I've been testing my luck. I've been living cloud nine. I've been at it all night. I've been feeling so loved. I've been waking up late. I've been making up shit. I've been spilling my guts. I've been feeling so blessed, but stressed all day. So what?
So we're gonna put this all into its own layer. Own folder. Folder. We're gonna call this quarter view. Quarter vibe. Quarter view. There we go. I'm gonna hold Control and then just click on that folder. Boom, and it automatically selects everything in that folder for me. Above all things, let's label everything. Call this lines. Call this flatty flats. And this that top shit. Straight down. See how we got that color there? We're gonna go over here to screen. Bring this down to 50%. Come over here and start coloring in those eyes, because I forgot about that. Some cleanup right here at the edges. I don't like the colors getting out of their lines. I don't like when colors get out of line. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Alright, now I'm close to fill. Let's get this rest of this. Oh. Wait, no. And the back of his head is lit up, and it is. Oops. Let's come over here. Let's go back to our lines. Let's erase in here. Oh shit. Come back to this red. Shapow. Beautiful. Okay. Using just straight up black. We're gonna make another layer here. Call this shadows. I have a brush that I was using that I really liked. Where is it? It's not the canvas texture. Spray paint noise. Let's see. It looks like it's this one. Turn that off. I don't want to see that sad shit. It's gonna go very dark on this. The edge, because they're further away from the eye, so like these sides and edge of things are gonna have a shadow, and the highlight's gonna be in the center, no matter what. You can always put in the rest of your shadows over it, which is, highlights over it, like the light coming from one side or whatever, but you're still always gonna have that outlined shadow. It's dark right now, but we're gonna mess with the what do you call this shit? Opacity. I love how this brush is just so messy too. It works for me. I like my brushes look like my women. Messy. She knows. I remember the joke we just recently made. Our anniversary was this past Sunday, and we haven't done anything just because we our plans didn't fall through. We were supposed to have dinner with some friends, uh, but that didn't work out. Uh, we're gonna have that later on in the weekend, maybe, hopefully. It was a restaurant that I've been really wanting to go to for the longest time. It's an alien themed restaurant. It's here in Minnesota. It's not that far from where I live right now. I keep seeing it whenever I had to drive to the airport. I was like, oh, I'm gonna eat that one of these days. They better have sparkly ass drinks. Okay, now we're gonna turn this into a multiply, bring this down to 40%. There we go. I'm gonna duplicate these lines, put that above, turn that into an overlay, just so that lines don't get muddied. So now we got the shadows. Let's do our highlights. Turn this and make a new layer. Turn it into a glow dodge. That's what I like to do. Get white. Um, Normally I'd pick like the colors of the environment, but since this is just a straight on character and environment, when it's whatever in, will take care of itself. Let's make this brush bigger. It's gonna get the light the way I'm seeing it or envisioning it is directly above. So we're just keeping that in mind whenever I do all of my highlights. I don't think too much about my highlights when I put them down. Um, Mainly because this is already muscle memory. I know where to put the highlights to things. But usually, if I think too much about it, that's when I fuck it up. So I'm fucking up this time. Scam likely. Sorry, my phone was ringing. But I know your dirty tricks. Oh, I didn't color the back of his head there. Let's do that right now before I forget. So we got our lines. Let's grab this gray. Come over here. Regular pen. There we go. Back to this. You know, my wife started watching, and I was thinking of you and your wife. She started watching Bridgerton, and it's been on in the background whenever I'm working. I had no idea how catty it was, and how much they're like. It's like there's nothing more dangerous than a bitch in heat. You know, weird shit like that. And I'm like, what the fuck is they talking about? And they're just talking about some random lady in the show. I'm just like, damn. Those times people had nothing to do. Ah, shit, that's the wrong layer. It's a good thing I caught it now. Let's go back over here. Ooh, scary. My apologies, I was looking at a message. Also, when I'm doing the shadings on this, this isn't the final shading. This is more. I kind of use it for texturing. Tell you the truth, more than anything else. Lower that down to 40% as well. You see how we got some of this cool texture there. Ooh, a strem. Hello, Fire Spin. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. So now we're gonna get straight up white, get a random brush, and come in here. We're gonna do our what I call the shading. Come over here, turn another glow dodge. Start getting all these scratches some life. And here in this section where I want more highlights, I'm gonna do like I do with my shadows. Just put a bunch of scratches. Here's scratches right here, the more vibrant part of the highlights. I think for me it works just because it looks cool. Like, that's most of the reason why I do a lot of things. It's the rule of cool, man. The rule of cool. I feel like I heard this song like 4 times now. I'm not complaining. I just give me something else. YouTube. What am I listening to? YouTube music. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm. A lot of times when I don't stream, it's also because I'm listening to a song. And when I work and I get into a song, I will play that song over and fucking over for, I don't know, 3 days straight as I work, because that particular song is hitting a particular part in my brain for creativity. So I stick to that and I don't let it go. This is probably why YouTube's playing this song, because this was one of those songs that I had playing over and over for a good while, and then I just dance here. If y'all see my other streams where I have my webcam up, you'll actually see me busting my moves. Is it, are you a good dancer? Hell no. I just move for the sake of moving. Might be the autism, might be just anxiety. I don't fucking know, but it's what I do. I get the same with rock. So Firespin, how you been? By the way, everybody, Firespin is the person who named uh, one of my cats. She passed away, but one of my favorite cats, Nancy Numbnuts. She is my absolute favorite. It was really shitty when she passed, but she lived a happy life. She was loved. Her sister, Sasha Grey Cat, is a close second. We got two new cats, Ruby Rose and Jinx. Ruby's like fucking huge though. I think she's part Maine Coon, tell you the truth. Because she's younger than everybody, but she's already twice the size of our older cat. Not as in fat, I mean just like general size. She's huge. She likes our jungle gym that we made for everybody. As soon as we like got the house, we're like, you know what, we can do whatever we want without a landlord getting mad at us. So we built an entire jungle gym throughout the house for the animals. I got a bunch of. I need to make some bridges. This is what I want to do next. Man, my dog is getting old. He's I already see him limping and everything. I think he's got 2 more years. That's my estimate. He's been with us for a long time though. I think he's the type of dog though. As soon as life gets hard, you're just gonna give up and be like, just take me. Take the wheel, Jesus. That dog's lazy. I know a lot of people would be like, my dog's badass, he'd protect the family. My dog would not. My dog would, if someone broke into the house, he would hide behind something. He'd bark once, but once he notices that his bark's not doing anything, he'd fucking hide. He is pretty worthless in terms of a guard dog. Luckily, I'm always home. Alright, so we got this. What do we do now? Now we lower down the opacity on that to 75%. Let's see how that looks. That looks nice. Let's do it more. 50%. There we go. We got that subtle highlights. Alright, now that we do that, we're going to come over here on the very top layer, grab no layer options, just with a white, kind of give everything just a bit of a glow. Nice. Alright, so what I also like to do is duplicate this whole entire thing, merge it, put it on top, turn it into an overlay. Look at that. It just kind of gives it much more of a contrast just by, like, without it, with it, without it, with it. I'm going to bring that down to 50%. Let's bring it up actually to 65%. And there you go. See how it matches the color now with everything else? Look at this motherfucker right here. Alright, let's do this. Bravo. Let's bring her up here. We're gonna change the, we're gonna crop it. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Let's undo that, let's crop it again. Crop like this. Alright, we got that. Let's get rid of the background. And there we go. We got all these characters. I'm going to save it here first as Clip Studio. Just taking a moment. .600 DPI. Alright, now we're going to change it into a PNG. Let's get rid of the background. PNG. Call it LittleBasturds _ alpha turn around. Oh wait, I gotta do it with the armor too. So let me do that real fast here. Oh, here's what I'm gonna do. Make it just a little bit bigger. We're gonna take all of this. What the shit? Let's move these hands. I don't want them there. It looks like I'm measuring the hands, and that's not what I'm trying to do. Let's bring this. Why does this keep changing on me? Let's go. Buttons aren't obeying me. Alright, so now we got that. What's this? We're gonna duplicate this guy. Duplicate. Bring it down to here. Let's make sure we're on the right plane. Yep. Alright, let's put on the armor. I'm just gonna merge this so that it's its own thing instead of the layered, because we don't need that for this. What was I doing? Oh yeah. So armor. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come over here, grab this guy, make a copy of him. Control C, Control V. Bring this dude over here. Over here. Why are you doing this? Just need a reference to look at while I draw this guy. Lower the opacity on these. Over here, we're going to use red to play with. We're going to draw the this thing. Actually, let's put this guy above it too, to make it extra confusing for the viewers. Perfect. Okay, I can see it, but I can see how it would be very confusing to look at. Just need this to be blue. The reason why, so I can differentiate from the background stuff. I'll label this as delete soon, so I don't accidentally shit. I don't accidentally merge it with a file that I don't want it to be merged to. Center line. 5 little thingies. That comes this way. Actually, I don't think I need to keep this red. I think it just goes straight to making it shit. Keep pressing the wrong button. Making this the line work because it's so simple. I say as I struggle. There we go. this side of the shin or the calf needs to be higher. Because if you look at your calves, the inside of your calves are lower than the outside. So kind of think of it as a I would say an S, but that's hard to see without a visual. So I guess I'll draw it. Let's go for the front version of this guy's leg and I'll show you where the book. Here we go. So, there's the S. This side sticks out more. This side's more straight, right? So then that's how you draw your feet. You got your calves, your toes, and all that shit. But, I digress. Some scratches on here. It really does use his knees, kind of thing. It also helps that I have a kind of a. I can see this already in 3D. Like, I can see how these characters are formed. I mean, I think that's how it is with every drawing, right? Like, you're supposed to know, you're supposed to envision it in a three-dimensional space as you're drawing it. But, yeah, words, things like that. You know what I'm talking about. No shading here. Just change the lines to black. We're gonna duplicate this. Oh. Get you in the back. Okay, comes down to here. Way better than intuition for some reason. Oh shit, for real. Man, Twitch. Fix your shit, Twitch. Hi. Alright, we're gonna take this. Excuse me. Control C, delete it. Control V, so that I have it more as a reference rather than drawing it. Let's turn those lines to red. Burb. Alright, buddy. You good? I won't draw the knee pads yet until I draw the this background. How do I have the back? Goes up to, okay. Gotta bring all this down just a little bit. We need to bring this out just a bit over here. So Firespun, how you been? I'm not sure if you heard me asking that earlier on Twitch. Twitch is being a little shit. See the line going in the back? He does. Okay. What kind of tunes would be on the ship? Would they be nostalgic or futuristic? On the ship, I think it would be under Captain Zip's, not me. I think since Captain Zip is running, it's based off my dad, it'd be whatever his music would be. My dad likes a lot of Chicano stuff, like rap, and he likes this music too, to tell you the truth. I kind of found it off of his stuff. Oh, these big cuties. Yeah. Though I'm pretty sure everybody on the ship would have their own, like, music in their own rooms. Ah, wrong. Shit's popping up, all kinds of different things. Close everything. Oh, the line in the middle, that's what I'm forgetting. I knew something was off, I just didn't know what it was. Let's merge these two together. Let's delete this like it said to delete. Making sure I don't accidentally keep layers that I don't want. Alright, now we're gonna color this. Turn this into its own grouping. That was this. What's in here? Oh, okay. Yeah. Label this lines. Make a new layer, put it underneath the lines. Call this flatty flats. I'm just gonna use straight up white. Boom. That looks good. We're gonna grab everything, make a new layer on top of all that. We're gonna get to our environmental lighting. Boom, that blue. Turn it into a screen. Bring it down to 50%. Duplicate our lines, put that above. Turn into an overlay just so that they don't get lost in the coloring. Come above flats. Gonna go get a black brush. This spray paint noise is what I like using. We're just gonna add our shading. I don't care about it being messy. It's gonna be so subtle that it doesn't matter. Nobody nobody has a helmet really in Crimson Blade. These robots just have helmets because they're robots, but who has a helmet? I do have one of the characters who's listening to his own music all the time, though, with his headphones. The ship also, it's written in the third issue that second issue, sorry, that the ship has artificial gravity like most of the places in this universe, but the gravity on the supernova is a lot heavier, and its Captain Zip does it so that the boys can stay strong. Mainly just for him to be a dick, though, because his guardian area and his areas there he's at don't have that. But it also helps whenever they get boarded by space pirates. They'll be jumping on, and then all of a sudden they'll be jumping into the ship, and all of a sudden they're like, "Why the fuck can't I move?" Alright, so now we turn this multiply, bring this down to 50%. Oh shit, wrong thing. By 40%. Better, look at that. Oh shit. Ah shit. Yeah. The Crimson Core is what powers a lot of the tech in the Crimson Blade universe. Which again, I'm not even sure that's gonna be the name in the end. I'm still struggling with it. I like Crimson Blade, but it is the background catalyst story thing for everything, but let's lower this down some more. 35%. That looks good. Okay. New layer. Over here, glow dodge. Straight up white. Come in here. Just highlight some spots. It's not even going to be noticeable, to tell you the truth. But I do it anyways. Kind of got this down, patented. Just realized. It's supposed to be colored in. Just the foot. You can duplicate this whole frame, merge it, turn to an overlay, bring that overlay up to 50%. That looks good. Alright. Merge selected layers, merge that together, and there we go, we got the armor version here. I'm just gonna come in here and add a little bit of shading, because it needs it. Ah shit, wrong head. There we go. Let's bring this guy a little closer up to the top. Let's grab this ruler and reuse this ruler. Let's move these guys a little bit to the right. Those are some pretty good ones. I was thinking Crimson Cosmos or Crimson Cosmica, which is the name of the Crimson Blade herself. She's like a cosmic being named Cosmica. So yeah. So I'm looking at this trying to figure out what I need to do to make this a nicer spreadsheet. And I think I need to put everything just a bit downwards and then put in his name. Use my zip font. Let's get that all caps. I know I can work with the text sizing and everything, but it's just so much easier if I just rasterize it and use this um this tool. And then I can add like little stuff to it. Over here, this heavy liner. Over here. I don't like this brush. Let's get another one. I have a bunch. Oops. Where do I want it? I think I should make this all caps. So let's do that again. We'll change Alpha's lettering to, oh, shit. Let's give him a little bit of an outline. That's good. Let's also give it a little bit of a drop shadow. I know there's like ways to do it with the technology that we have, but I like doing it personally myself, which is why I just kind of do it like this. Let's move this guy a little bit more to the left again. And that gives me space there so I can put in the final touch. Where is that final touch? Shit. Everything's loading really fast. Alright. Move him just a little bit to the left. Let's bring it down some. Something needs to be here. What do we put in here? Well, nothing for now. Let's move it just a little bit more to the left. I like your ruler, thank you. I just kind of made it up, drew it, and I took the measurements from something else already, a ruler that was already created. I wish I had Anyways, I think I'm done with this character sheet. Let's make sure I save it. Boom. Because I didn't save the last thing. Like a fool. Let's get rid of the background first. Alright, folks. Well, I think this is where I'm gonna. Oh, wait. What? Oh, this is the stuff that I need. Let's delete that. Let's get rid of that. Oof, scared myself for a moment there. Let's spread these guys out a little bit more here, just so that we have some space to breathe for each character. Sweet. Alright. And now I think it's done. Let's resave this again. Clip Studio format. Boom. Let's hide the background. PNG. Hell yeah. Well, folks, thank you so much. I'll drink my water. I will drink water. I got this actually big jug of water here next to me. Where the fuck? Drop my pen. Cool. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out, folks. You all rock. I'll probably stream later on again. I'm gonna go to the movies tonight. I'm gonna watch Sinners. And, Johnny, I'll send this to you in just a moment. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. You all rock. And like I always say, I don't care what they say about you. You're alright. Goodbye.